everyone, and welcome back to Behind the Business, the vlog where I take you behind the scenes as a solo entrepreneur. This week we're going to have a branding photo shoot, which I'm going to take you along to. We're also at home this week doing a lot of one-to-ones. I've got 2 new clients, and I'm also going to be making sure that I keep that structure in place. One thing that I will be taking you on the journey with is reaching out in the DMs. This is something I need you there for accountability. So come with me as we spend the week doing all sorts of businessy things. Let's get going. It needs filling in. It is Monday. It's currently about 11 a.m. I've just had my first one-to-one client. I've done all the things that I needed to do this morning, but now I need to actually fill in the structure of my week, something I am terrible at. So if you're terrible at structure, if you're terrible at time blocking your days, then come along with me as we do this together. Like I say, I am keeping myself accountable. We are doing this on camera. This is something I am going to get better at. If I'm still doing this in a year's time, I'll be very disappointed with myself. So let's make sure we make it a thing that we just naturally start doing this now. Let's do this together. The first thing I did was I wrote down some notes because I want to make sure that I actually fit in the stuff that I need to do this week rather than just what I want to do. So let's go fill this in. Actually forgot that I just had these. So that is my week. You probably can't read it, but at least I can. And what I can do, I can just rub them off every time I've done one. So what have we got next to do? 11 a.m. we need to do a post on affiliates. I just created my post as an affiliate. I actually did it whilst I was on a Zoom call. Now, I'm not very good at multitasking, but I wanted to get this post done. And I was sort of listening in and out of the Zoom call. Anyway, what we're going to do, we're going to post this post and I'm just going to show you what I've created. What the best thing to do is when we're promoting someone else, when we're promoting a different product or service that our audience isn't used to, it's good that our audience already has trust with us. So what we want to do, we want to frame it from our point of view, with our thoughts and with our experience. So that's exactly what I've done with this post. I've told my journey through a carousel. I am literally just writing the caption now, and when I post it, I'm going to show you exactly what I've done and why I've done it. This is the carousel that I've created. One of the great things to do on Instagram right now, as we're in the trust session, is to just use our photos and to create the carousel on Instagram itself. So it's super not aesthetically pleasing, it's not fancy, it's not anything that you put loads of time, energy and effort into making look pretty. It's just real, it's relatable, and that's what we want. With these carousels, I always try to take them from the pain to the solution. So today, obviously, we're promoting Matt's free masterclass. So I start with an image of myself and my journey. This is what I mean when I'm incorporating my own journey into the post, because my audience trusts me. If I was just going to advertise Matt and say, hey, join his free webinar, then I don't think it would get much reach. So it takes a bit more time, but it's worth it, because your audience are worth it. So yes, these are all my own words. You can back things back with AI if you want to, or you can get a paper and pen and just put some ideas down. So the idea is to take them from pain to pleasure. So I just go through my story of how I used to trade a lot of time for money. Yes, I know, don't look great in that, but it's fine. And then this is when the visual element comes in as well as the text. Look how happy we are, how things are changing. And this is where the shift happens. We take them from the shift and yep, this is a shift. I'm happy. I start implementing it. I show them the results. 101 participants, I didn't lie. And 30 people bought, just short of 11k, which there is evidence of that on my Instagram as well. And also then I just say how happy I was, that it changed my life and why it changed my life for the better. And if you want to join the masterclass, then join it. And these photos go really well with the text to build some good trust. Like if I trust Matt, then my audience that trusts me are going to trust Matt as well. It's just how it works. And that's how it works with friends in life as well. So that is the real. Just going backwards now. I just wrote this caption. There's probably loads of spelling mistakes, but I just wrote passionately what I just wrote there. So let's just check that it all makes sense. Quite tempted to flip outreach and freebie away from each other because the outreach is going to take a lot more energy from me. In fact, let's just do the outreach now, okay? It's something that I need to do and I've procrastinated enough. And let's do it because yes, we need to do the things that we don't want to do as well. I'm going to send voice notes with either people that I'm catching up with, people I want to send my offer with, and people that I want to build relationships up with. The first one is just chasing an offer. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. I am just trying to pin you down. Would you like to book in your 4 sessions? When you get a minute, just let me know and then we'll just get them booked in. Number 1 done. You're doing well. I just thought I'd send you a voice note, and I know it's Monday, it's probably manic, so if you have no time to reply to this, do not worry. But if you want to go ahead and book in a little chat that we can have over Zoom and just see if we're the right fit, see if there's something I can do to help you with growing your personal brand, then I would love to do that. You just let me know and send me a message. Doing really well. I just wanted to send you a voice note because I saw you commented on my post. I know we had a few chats before now and you feel like you really want to amplify who you are, but you're not just quite sure how to put yourself out there. If you need support and accountability with that, then I'm taking on one-to-one clients at the minute, and I've got that ridiculous offer on, which I don't know if you've seen, but I'm basically doing a whole month for $250 rather than $650. So if you want to take me up on that offer, you want to chat about it, let me know. But I do actually believe it's something I could really help you with. I want you to stand out, I want you to shine, and if that means that you just need some more support behind you, not the strategy, but more the support. But if you need strategy as well, then we can run through that. But I think what you have is everything you need within you. We just need to find a way to articulate that and to put that across to your audience in a way that's going to feel and fit you. So if you want to take me up on the offer, feel free to do so. We can chat back and forth, but I just wanted to send you the message because I know we had the chat and I just saw your comment and I thought, hey, maybe this is something that you might have not seen or you've seen and thought about. So let me know your thoughts anyway, and I hope you're having a nice day. Was that too salesy? Welcome back to Gen Cam. So I've decided to not have my lunch/breakfast anytime soon. I've got too much energy. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to keep on going. I've got some tasks that I need to do. And you know what? Sometimes it just works better for me personally, let me know in the comments if you're the same, to just go, 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 go. And then when I stop and have something to eat, I genuinely start to feel a bit more tired. So at that point, it's probably a better time for me to do the jobs that don't require too much effort, too much creativity. The mundane tasks like filling in the spreadsheet, that's when I can allocate them boring jobs time, and now I've got the energy and the passion. I can create the content, I can write the email, I can show up online, I can do all these great things. And you know, the energy won't always be there, but when it is there, let's use it, let's do it. So that's my thought process, and I do tend to work a lot like this, which you might start to notice in my content. So let me know if you're the same. Here we go. It's very, very hot, so I've decided to come in the garden and finish the work off. Now that it's after 3, what I'm going to do is the tasks that aren't that creative, that don't take much energy. So that's the things like the spreadsheets, even though it takes a lot of mental energy, let's be honest. And the freebie, I want to finish that off. So these are the exciting things I can just sit down and chill and do. And we're getting time to spend with the bunnies, aren't we? There's one. And here is the other one. She knows she's being filmed. She's like, no, thank you. It's Tuesday, and today what we're going to really heavily focus on is outreach. I've got lots of things in between, but that is the thing I want to make sure that I do, because that's the thing that I avoid the most. So let's aim for 30 outreach today. Now that can be people that we directly message just to build a relationship, a connection, someone that we continue a relationship with, who we've already built a rapport up with, and also someone we want to sell to, someone who can benefit from our services, so we can put an offer to them. We can also chase up anyone that is already wanting our offer but hasn't fully committed yet. That might be on the agenda. I don't think I have anyone to do that with today. One person, but they already know because I chased them up yesterday. Chase them up like this. So what we're going to do, I'm going to take you with me as I do that. I've also got a lot of other things to do today. So right now I'm just going to film a video for my lead magnet. I've decided I'm not just going to be voice noting, and that's not because I'm trying to get out with it. It's because some people are new to my platform, they're new to me. I don't want to go in there straight away with a voice note and be like, hey, how are you? Blah, 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 blah. I understand that that is part of it, but what we need to do first of all is just sort of interact with their content, appreciate who they are, maybe leave a comment, maybe send a reaction to the story, but really just start to build up a little trickle of a relationship. You know, when you go on a first date, you don't just go straight in and go, right, shall we get married? You just don't do that. What you do is you first of all just take an interest in them, their hobbies. You start to see if you align with each other, and that's exactly what I'm doing. So let's not marry anyone today. Let's just go on and create relationships. And I've opened up my laptop because I will be putting these in my spreadsheet as I go. I just need to get over the old-fashioned paper and pen because that's not going to save me any time. I'm just going to be doubling my workload. I'm heading out to get myself some food for the week because there's somebody out there mowing grass and it is too loud for me. I love to just work in silence, and yes, I do have earplugs, but I'm just going to use this opportunity to go out and get some food and come home. Otherwise that will be too late tonight and I'll be like, oh, I can't be bothered. So I'll thank myself later in the future, but also, oh, so annoying. I'm going to go out and get some peace and quiet. So this is how I do my social media posts. I tend to get a piece of paper, pen. I do tend to turn technology off, but I'm looking for a picture to match the post at the minute. So what I'll do, I'll circle in the middle the thing that I want to promote. That might be a free webinar, it might be a service, it might be just to connect with people. But what is the main objective? What's the intention behind the post? For this, it's for the one-to-many webinar. Now, if I'm looking at the audience of business owners who are at the minute working on a one-to-one basis or not getting enough money in, and each month they're not really sure what they're going to get in, what can I relate to that? So there's times in my life where I felt like a failure, no one's buying, I've had anxiety between each month. Am I going to make this month? Am I going to make the bills? Oh, I'm going to have to ask to borrow money again. So I'm just writing down all my stories that I have. I've even got some timelines up here. And what I'll do, I'll really double down on the one that just springs up to me. Like any of these will be good. I've got stories with every single one of them, but it just depends which one is right for this post the most. And then I'll choose a photo to go with it. So that is how I do my post. Sometimes I will go back and forth with Claude or ChatGPT, usually Claude nowadays, and just see if it can give me any ideas if I am really struggling. But this is the best thing for me. I just tend to come up with good ideas, and if I need help then I know I can get help. Now it's Wednesday. What we're going to do straight away is a live video. So I've been up for about an hour maybe, and I've just got myself ready, done all the stuff like that, and I'm going to go live. The very first thing I like to do is go live and talk about a topic to do with personal branding. And to be honest with you, I make up what I'm about to say about 5-10 minutes before I'm going to go live. So I've just got some paper ready. I'm going to come up with an idea and then we're going to execute it. Today I put a post on Facebook and I asked, what is the thing that is holding you back? And the comments came flooding in and I thought, this deserves its own post. So today we're going to talk about fear. Like I say, I was in a job, if you're just joining now, I was in a job for 12 years. It kept me stuck. And I saw everyone around me doing so well, doing what they wanted to do, feeling alive. And I was still in this job. And I remember this woman once turned to me because I started this job when I was 16. And I had moved around, I worked in a bakery around a few different shops. And the place where I started out, I left and I worked in another shop and then I went back. So I was because I got a manager role and then I went back. And when I came back, I think it was about 8 years later, she turned around and she said to me, what are you still doing here? And that hit me so hard. I'm about to go live and I'm freezing because I am like, oh my God, what if I get it wrong? What if I say it wrong? And you know what? I do this every bloody day when I'm about to go live until I'm probably going to get used to it and in my flow of my new pivot of my business. Let's just give ourselves a shake. Here we go. Good morning, everybody. Are you right now putting content out there, delivering value, delivering education, and you're not really seeing your clients or you're not really seeing your engagement going up? That live video went so well. I feel like I'm definitely getting into my rhythm of teaching live. It's very different teaching live when there's nobody there to actually talk to, unless they're in the comments. And definitely when you start out with live videos, as I've just pivoted, it can become a little bit stiff at the start. and then you get into your natural flow. The exact same thing happened with my painting business. So I see the value in live videos like second to none. Lots of people that bought from me watch me on my live videos, and that's how they engage with me the most. And live videos is a long form content, so they're spending and nurturing longer time with you, nurturing that connection and spending that time with you. One thing that I forgot to mention that I'm going to mention now is that we're about to head off to Emily Malinder's Content and Visibility Strategy Day. It's a day where I'm going to get my photos taken, I'm going to film some footage like an intro reel, and I'm going to work on my personal brand. It will be on a Sunday, it's during the weekend, so it's a fabulous day to go and spend the day there, just working on the business rather than in the business. So I'm going to take you through that little journey now to the next clip.
I want you to have fun, and I want you to properly embrace you, be unapologetically you. So you don't have to feel cringe, because I'm going to be down there being the cringe one for you to laugh at. So you will be absolutely fine. There's no ego, there's no judgment, there's no comparison whatsoever today, right? You do you. Yeah?
You know what? It is always that thought in your mind, isn't it? But once you've done it once, honestly, it gets easier. So, just had our hair and makeup done by the amazing Danielle! Follow her on Instagram. Look what she's done to my eyes. And Helen is ready to go and have a photo shoot. How do you feel, Helen?
Excited!
I'm excited too. I just feel like this day's been amazing so far. We feel so empowered. It feels very luxury, and it just feels beautiful. Let's just go and have some photos.
Yes. Yeah! She's got this! Woo! Look at him, like, oh, this is so easy.
It's all right.
Yes. Do you know what song do we want? Oh my god, look, oh my god. This is amazing. Yes. Highway, you go, girl. Yeah.
Just try and spin that so you're looking towards the light. Right.
So here we are ready to have our photos taken. So I'm going to head downstairs and wait my turn, and then here we go. We're going to have our photos taken, and this is my outfit. Of course it's the orange. I've got more than just this, don't worry, I'll show you later. So I had 3 outfit changes and we did the photo shoot. It was absolutely fantastic. Sean and Emily were really good at making you feel comfortable, making you feel like you weren't at a photo shoot, you were just having a laugh. We threw balloons in the air, had a feather boa, and then I was up against a wall at some point, so it was really good. Now it's time to do the strategy stuff. So we've got some work booklets to work through, and then we're going to go ahead and do some reel filming. And yeah, content creation really, but getting super clear on who we are, what we deliver, and who we deliver it to. We're also going to do a little introduction to camera as well, so don't know how I'm going to get on with that because I don't really like talking. So we're just getting some B-roll, utilising the time well. Helen's pretending to do some work. Guys, in this time to film some B-roll, to get some content and some footage, and then we're going to go in there. We've just done an introductory video each where we both, all of us, have just sort of said what we do, who we help, why we do it to camera. And now what we're going to do, we're going to go in there and have a group photo, which will be really lovely. Very, very beautiful day. We're just loving it. What a nice way to spend a Sunday.
And I did also, by the way, tell the makeup woman yesterday, I showed you my shadow and I was like, you've got to come in tomorrow and you need these colours.
And that's it, and it's you that's created this space, it's you that's gone the extra mile to say, oh, about the eye makeup. And she's got all these colours in. And she had the beautifulest eyes as well. And then also making me feel comfortable, but also being okay with, it's okay for you to jump up and down and do your twirly-whirlies and whatever. Like, it's just been a beautiful day where we've all been able to just connect with each other. We've had some beautiful conversations. All of you, every single one of you, getting to know each other and just playing out, getting out of the house, but being able to feel like the woman that is the business owner, not just in the business. So that's the day finished. We're going to go off for some food before we head home with some of the ladies from here, which will be really, really nice. But it's been a lovely day. We've had our photos taken, we've had our hair and makeup done, we've filmed some content, and we've also done a podcast. And as we were doing the podcast, we was talking about what we've got out of today, and a lot of us were just like, we feel so empowered. We feel so empowered that we'll be able to that we was able to be ourselves for today, that we was able to do things for ourselves, like put our makeup on, have our hair done, and also the connection between each and every single woman has been a beautiful conversation. So yes, it did take a little bit to step out of the comfort zone to do something like this, but the rewards were fantastic. So if you're someone that's in business and you feel quite isolated, you're on your own and you're not sure about going to the next networking event or a day like this, I'd encourage you to do so, because the rewards are so much more better than what you can think. When you can go out and you can be yourself and you can enjoy yourself and you can get pampered and have fun and have beautiful conversations and make connections, that is what being in business is all about. Making beautiful connections, being yourself, being able to enjoy every single day, being able to enjoy the day. So I hope you enjoyed my vlog this week. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you did enjoy this YouTube video, and I'll see you next week on my next vloggy vlog.